fancy that. And now on to the next round, which is all about numbers. Not the Old Testament book, no, we're going to test your understanding of the actual numerical values of integers in the Bible. So, let's move on to the final question in this round. It's multiple choice, so listen carefully. Think of a single historical event that featured two men standing, there were actually two men sitting, which was in fact one man sitting, and in actual fact was one angel descending from heaven and causing an earthquake. Was this non-contradictory singular event witnessed by A, one woman, B, two women, C, three women, or D, an unknown number of women numbering at least 5? Ken? All of the above? Correct! Congratulations, Ken. An excellent answer given that all of the historically accurate accounts of the day of Jesus' resurrection agree with each other perfectly, and would certainly stand up in court as being reliable testimony.
Contradiction? Angels at Jesus' resurrection. 1 versus 2. And sitting versus standing. It appears so. Let's take a closer look. Contradiction? An angel of the Lord descended from heaven and came and rolled back the stone from the door and sat on it. And entering the tomb, they saw a young man clothed in a long white robe sitting on the right side. As they were greatly perplexed about this, that behold, 2 men stood by them in shining garments. And she saw 2 angels in white sitting, one at the head and the other at the feet, where the body of Jesus had lain. It looks like it. Is there a difference between what is complementary and what is contradictory? Yes. Contradictory means in direct opposition or in direct contrast. Complementary means adding further detail. Are these passages contradictory or complementary to each other? Answer: complementary. How can we see this? Is it possible the angel that moved the stone in Matthew 28 is the same angel that then sat in the tomb and spoke with the visitors in Mark 16? Yes. Contradiction? No. Complementary? Yes. Is the fact only one angel is mentioned in Mark 16 prevent there being another present, as mentioned in Luke? No. The angel who spoke may have been the only one referred to in Mark. Is it possible that at first the speaking angel was sitting and then he stood up alongside the other angel? Yes. Contradiction? No. Complementary? Yes. Was Mary Magdalene's second, or third actual, visit to the tomb in John a separate event to her earlier visit with the other women in Matthew, Mark and Luke? Yes. Mary Magdalene went to the tomb early. Then she ran and came to Simon Peter. Peter therefore went out, going to the tomb. But Mary stood outside by the tomb weeping, and as she wept she stooped down and looked into the tomb, and she saw 2 angels in white sitting. Would these 4 statements stand up in court? Yes. They confirm the main events as true, and any story that is so similar to another, let alone exactly alike 4 times, would arouse suspicion of conspiracy. Complementary statements affirming basic truths are the most reliable testimony in court. Contradiction? No.